Morning campers, let's do a collective energy for my beautiful collective of masculines for the month of February, the month of love. Whatever part and stage of the journey you're at, surely you're going to learn something about love in the month of February. So let's do this. Let's dig in. I want to do this the same way we've done this for the month of January. So we're going to pull 2 oracles from specific decks that I was guided to use. And then we're going to break it down week by week, 4 weeks of February. We're going to draw a emotions card. And then we're going to do tarot on top of that. So let's go. How are you feeling, my masculines? The month of January was one big test, right? Again, I say this all the time. When I do these readings, like a collective energy for all my masculines, for the week on Monday or for the month ahead, you're on a different levels of that journey. So you can be more or less aware of that. Masculines for a very long time, many years, you live in your denial land, right? But some lessons are just hard to miss. So January was really intense. Let's see what's February bringing. Let's see what's February bringing. We have 2 and we only wanted 1. 2, duality, 2, love. All right. Work through your fears. That's number 1. Adjustments are required. So right off the bat, I'm sensing that all the lessons of January, they were showing you what you need to adjust, and they were showing you expect powerful change at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to read through. I have a booklet with me. I'm not going to read through all of these. I'm going to do it later. I'm going to put some content in the captions so you can read that if you're interested. But I feel like Source is really wanting to push you through your fears in the month of February. So what are your greatest fears right now? What are you fearing? What is stopping you from moving to the next level of your journey? Whether you're consciously on a divine journey already, or you're still deeply in a denial land, but you're on a journey of life. We're always on a journey. Life is about journey, not about destination. Some adjustments are required. We'll tap into that energy in a moment. Let's pull 1 more from Animals deck. What energy you need to embody? What is it that you need to constantly be reminding yourself, I'm hearing, in the month of February? Let's see. Let's see, my beautiful masculines. I'm going to pull 1 more because what came out is it's personal choice. It's actually a beautiful card because in this deck, there's 1 card like this in this deck. And what it actually represents and what it says is that you are the master of your destiny. You can choose what energy you're going to embody. You can choose, are you going to go towards your fear? Or are you going to take those adjustments and take the lessons from the month of February and go towards your destiny? You know how I always talk about this journey of moving from fear to love, and it came to my mind maybe for a reason. If you haven't yet seen Brian Scott podcast video on YouTube about moving from fear to love, go and watch that. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So maybe sources, I'm going to pull 1 more, but maybe sources encouraging you to tap into your intuition and the feminine side of yours a little bit more. So close your eyes and try to envision and imagine what animal is calling to you. And then you can do a little research, like type in Google X animal, be it like an elk or bear or whatever is it that you saw, or horse, and a spiritual meaning, not just a meaning, but spiritual meaning. We have snow leopard. I think you drew this in my recent readings for masculine. Self-reliance. You are strong, independent, and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Yes, we did. And I remember what we said, that it is about being that silent hero. Integrity, what truly integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. You have to focus on who you want to be, how you want to act, what values are within you, even when no one is watching, even when you don't know what the outcome is going to be. It's like I'm sensing this energy, like you know what you need to do, but you're afraid of an outcome. You're afraid where is the person. So you either have to ask for an apology and close certain issue, and you're not sure what the outcome is going to be. You fear that outcome. You fear whether this person's going to see your change and see your true intention, but it's not about that. It's about your integrity, you being a silent hero. All right. All right. Very nice. I'm sensing it's going to be deep for this month. Let's see. All right. Let's start. Let's dig deeper. This is what we want to do. This is what we like doing. All right. Month of February. 4 cards, please, source, for 4 weeks of February for my masculines. What emotions will emerge? So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped dreams. Why I always sing in the song your ripped dreams instead of ripped jeans? It's jeans, woman. All right, we have 3 already. Oof. Oof. One more. One more. I was sensing this is going to be a difficult month. We need one more. All right. All right. It's nice. Do you know what's at the bottom of the deck? It's love. And sweetness. Love and sweetness at the bottom of the deck. Love is always at the bottom of your deck whenever you're ready to reach for it. All right. All right, we have intuition, and that would be actually in line with the card that we drew, remember? So follow your intuition. Source wants you to connect more to your intuition. So something's going to happen. We're going to dive deeper into the details in tarot in a moment. But it's like something's going to happen in the first week of February to connect you to your intuition, to show you that your intuition is actually right, to teach you to connect more with how your body feels, how your body is guiding you and showing you the voice of your intuition. Now we have protection. That's for the 2nd week. I'm sensing, because week number 3 we have pain, but fear not, my friend. The last one, oof, there's a reason I dropped that. The last one is surrender. I feel like something is going to happen, like week number 2. I feel like you will be going in and out. You will be trying, it's something you will want to do, something you will want to act on, but you will try to keep yourself in that withdraw kind of energy to protect yourself. This is in your mind, right? So instead of truly listening to your intuition, you're going to, because you activate your intuition, right, in first week. Then that intuition will try to push you to do something in the 2nd week, but you will be like, no, it's like ego and intuition, heart and brain kind of situation. No, do I really want to do this? You'll try to protect yourself. Maybe think of strategies how you can protect yourself. I feel you will release that energy in week number 3, and it will actually cause pain within you. Either, again, remember, whenever we're doing those readings, like your month ahead for all my masculines, it can vary. That's why I always try to keep this on a very generic level, because you're on a different levels of your journey. So that pain may be a direct consequence of what your intuition was guiding you to do. And I always say this: we should always listen to our intuition. It doesn't mean our intuition will always take us to a place of happiness. Sometimes it will take us towards karmic experiences or pains that we have to go through, right? But I'm sensing that the biggest lesson for you this month will be that by the end of February, you will surrender. You will release this pain. Whether that's already on a big scale of the divine journey, or you're not there yet, right? So it's going to be a smaller lesson. It's like you will feel this pain was needed. I needed to, what I always say, and it's coming to my mind, you have to feel the pain to release the pain, right? You cannot deny the pain. You cannot hide from the pain. You cannot fake, I'm all right, everything is good. There's a moment you have to accept and say to yourself in the mirror, that situation just happened. Hell, I'm in pain. It caused an incredible pain within me, because that awareness will take you to a place of understanding. Where is this pain coming from? Why am I in this pain? A situation happened, right? So to get from that A moment of trigger to that B point of understanding, I know it happened, it caused me pain. What is this pain teaching me? Where is it coming from? Was it because I expected something that didn't happen? Was it because simply it didn't go the way I planned? It's like you will realize at the end that it was needed. It was needed, it was necessary. It helped you to release pain on a level you didn't even imagine. It's all good. Let's dive deeper. Let's confirm this energy. Let's confirm this energy with leading energy in tarot. What's with this intuition? Hold on. I'm being in a very different energy. I'm not sure whether, if you guys watch me, whoever of you watches me like more than just like one reading, you know that every time I read, I embody the energy of the collective I'm reading for, right? It's part of how we operate, readers, right? We connect to your energy. If you're an intuitive reader, what we read is actually your energy. The divination method doesn't matter. We connect to your energy, right? And the energy I'm feeling is very bizarre. It's this newly found calmness and confidence. It's all good. For a very long time, the masculines struggle on this journey with recklessness, with following the passion, with following the ignition, and then not knowing what to do with a situation. It's like I'm seeing someone, they're showing me someone holding the, what you call this wheel, like in the devil at the bottom, conquering your fears. It's like whatever pain, whatever feel will emerge, it will only be there to show you that you can hold the wheel. You are the one, you are the master of your destiny. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's a very bizarre energy, but really nice energy. Intuition. What's the ruling energy for this intuition? Three of Swords. I'm oh my God. I immediately got this like feeling I want to cry. I feel, oof. He's still here. I feel you will connect in the first week of February. You will connect to your broken heart, to the emotion of your broken heart, to go through it, to understand that it's still broken because you haven't connected to it through your feminine side to actually feel it. You may have the need, it's just coming to my mind, you may have a need, it's going to depend on, right, the level of, again, of the journey you're at, like the need to cry, to scream, to release, to actually admit, I have a broken heart. Whether you're in the beginning stages of the journey and you're going to go back to all the times that your heart was broken, or you're farther along the way of the journey and you're going to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am in separation from the other half of my soul and my heart is broken. I am in pain. But it's like this broken heart. It's like you will finally be able to open yourself and truly admit certain honesty with oneself. I'm hearing, what's with this protection? I want to go with two more, and I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing. Subconsciously, you know, because the masculines, you're in denial for such a long time. Those readings that I do for weekly guidance and monthly guidance, it's going to be naturally gravitating more towards the energy of those of you who are farther along the way the journey, because those that are not, you wouldn't be watching, you wouldn't care, you couldn't care less about journey. What is the Lululand? You're not believing those things in the beginning, right? So Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords. This is your ruling energy. We're gonna dive deeper. We're gonna do two more lines. I'm being guided, you know what we have at the bottom of the deck? The Sun. This is where you're being guided towards. Whatever needs to happen this month, you have to listen to your intuition. Your intuition will not always take you to a happy land, but your intuition will always take you where you need to be, through things, pains you need to release to get you here, to your true divine masculine state. I think there's something in your feminine side, your intuition, your high priestess within will be activated through really this emotion of a broken heart. So the first week of February, which means that weekend and the next week ahead, right? May be filled with heartbreak, with feeling that heartbreak. It's like they're showing me, it's like it will catch up to you, right? Something that you've been denying to feel, refusing to feel, it will catch up to you. And allow your feminine side to feel it. Allow yourself to feel that pain. It's okay. It's okay. That's pain is not something you can swipe under the rug, and it's something that on a journey of healing we teach ourselves, that you have to process it, you have to go through it to actually be able to understand it and release it and learn the lesson that comes with it. If you don't do it, it's just it will be there. It will not go anywhere. Denial will lead you nowhere. And that intuition, that emotion of a broken heart that will try to push you through the edge, as the first week of February is ending and the second week is beginning, it will try to push you somewhere. You will know where. You will feel this in your very core. There's something I need to do, right? There's an element, there's a piece of this journey that I actually need to take action on, right? You will know what that will be. Again, this is a collective, so it will be very individual, but the intuition will help you to tap into that. We'll do next rows in a moment. And what it actually is guiding you towards is your highest, most aligned timeline, your destiny, your path, new beginning, right? But I feel you will be in that protective state. Your ego, this is why I always say, we cannot kill off our ego, right? Because a lot of people understand it's like this ego death, right? The ego has to die. Well, things that come from a place of ego they're not evil things. It's similar with that inner child, right? It's and all kinds of traumas that created parts of our psyche that are existing within us, right? They're not evil. They're trying to protect us, right? It's just that the ego is not tapped into the universal knowledge. It lives in a 3D matrix programmed world, right? So once something hurts us, if we're not operating from a place of soul and from a place of awakening, and we're not able to accept this pain, to process this pain and this emotion and release it and learn the lesson, we don't know how to do that. Ego takes over. And what ego does is it protects us, right? So if love hurts us, if someone hurts us through the emotion of love, the ego says, no more love. We don't want to do this, right? Because the ego doesn't understand that there's a different way of operating, right? There's a reason I'm explaining you this, and there's a reason that came to my mind. So maybe you've been thinking about this in the recent cycles of yours. But ego is not something that you have to kill off and eliminate. You have to integrate it and understand it. So how we do this is, I always say, whatever shadow it is, whether you talk we talk about your inner child, we talk about ego, we talk about specific shadow, fear, trauma, I always teach that the best way is to separate it first so you can actually see it as a separate entity. And from a place of soul and unconditional love, give it care. It's okay. You don't have to fear. I now understand why things are happening. I can now be in control as a soul, as your true divine essence, right? It's okay, my dear ego. Don't be afraid. I know you are only trying to help. And when you're ready, you integrate that part of your psyche back into the whole, and the ego still exists because we need it. We need the ego, we need the fears, we need the shadows, we need the inner child. But the thing is that it is us, our true essence, our soul, that inner guru that needs to be in control, hold the reins. And all of those parts of the psyche, they're supposed to be in the back seat, right? To support you on this journey, to give you different perspectives. This is how we grow. But you should be in control. So maybe that's the moment that you will realize that this is part of my destiny. My ego has been trying to protect me from this. My fear has been trying to protect me from this. But it has to happen. Certain things have to happen. And with that Knight of Cups, I feel you will try to offer a part of self to someone, right? So whether you will be guided to reach out to your feminine, or you will be guided to reach out to someone that you want to, maybe a karmic person that you want to fully close that relationship, or a soul bond that you have with someone and you feel like you have a soul contract, offering apology, offering closure, whatever that is. It's like offering a piece of you, your emotion, your heart, right? Being vulnerable with someone. And I feel it will cost pain for you, for whatever reason, right? The reasons can be varied, because usually it comes from an expectation. Remember what we said, the silent hero, right? So maybe you will come into this situation having an expectation how this person will receive you, how this situation will play out, right? But expectation in 99% of cases will lead us only to disappointment. We should have no expectation. This is why, remember the Bashar's golden rule: act on your highest excitement, highest timeline to the best of your abilities, with no expectation of an outcome. Because when we do that, we truly understand that we cannot have expectation. This rule teaches us actually that through not having expectations, we fully grasp the idea of the fact that our intuition and our inner guru and our higher self leads us where we need to go. And sometimes it's an uncomfortable place to be. It's a place of pain. It's a place of disappointment. It's a place of something karmic, because we have to go through this. Otherwise, we're not going to get where we actually need to be. Do you know what I'm saying? For the right collective, it will make sense. So there will be something in the situation that will not play out 100% as you have imagined this. But with this, we'll see what I was really happy with that surrender, but there's this Knight of Swords as well on top of it. So again, it is a collective. So some of you will really go to this place. Mental prison, overthinking. Why has this happened? Is it my fault? Is it just punishment from the universe? No. You have to truly surrender. Whatever will happen, it will happen to give you a key to the door of surrendering, to understanding that path towards your destiny and highest, most aligned timeline. It has to be difficult. It has to be challenging. Good things come to those who wait. And it's funny, it's coming to my mind because recently someone left a comment on one of my readings. I think it was on YouTube, not here, saying that, oh my God, if it's going to be years, no thank you. Listen. If universe is about to offer you your highest, most aligned timeline, most abundant timeline, when there's abundance, love, happiness, fulfillment, and you say, oh, it's going to take years and it's going to be difficult, no thank you, then no thank you it is. Imagine you are a parent offering something to your child, or someone that wants to offer something beautiful to someone, right? Whatever that is. And you say, I'm going to give you the best life, the most abundant life, the most beautiful love, the most fulfilling life, the life of happiness, the happiness to a very core that makes you cry every day, of gratitude when you wake up and when you go to sleep. But you need to first go on that quest to prove that you're worthy. And that quest is going to be full of challenges and pains. Whoever says no to this, do you really think they're worthy of receiving the greatest gift? You have to accept that it comes with challenges. It comes with everything that is needed to build your confidence, your courage, your patience, your divine energy. Whatever will come to you, as much as it will not be in line with your expectation, it will be exactly what you need. Let's do another row to confirm. Let's get more details. Three of Swords. All right. We have Nine of Pentacles. Let me do all four and then we'll see. We have Six of Wands. Two more. Five of Swords. One more and I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Thank you. I rest my case. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Pentacles, accepting, Empress at the bottom of the deck, accepting that the journey is long. Good things come to those who wait. That is what I'm hearing. This is the lesson of the month of February. The lesson is that, okay, let's take it from top again, right? remember what we said. Your intuition will take you to places of a broken heart, of your pain, to relive that pain, to actually understand that pain, to be able to surrender to that pain, to be able to release that pain. You will find an understanding within you that if we allow it, it comes with maturity. So it's a really beautiful thing. But if we allow it, pain actually adds up to our self-value, to our self-worth, to our self-discovery, to learning lessons. The more we actually learn the lessons that come from pain, it's not that we don't feel it in the same way, but it's what I always say. Emotion will come to us when we're already healed in our divine state. Emotion will come to us with an exact same strength and intensity as it did in the past. But the difference is that when we have the maturity and the resilience and the tools that we have collected from all those lessons through journey of spirituality, we're able to release that emotion, release the source, to surrender completely, right? And not be held captives to that emotion. Do you know what I mean? So you will actually understand that every pain, I think you will be shown that you have taken your heartbreak as a sign that you were not this energy. You were not Nine of Pentacles. You were not worthy. You were not worthy of love. You were not worthy of emotion. But in reality, you will realize that through heartbreak and past karmic connections, Source was actually trying to show you what you're truly worthy of. But how Source sees, Source always sees our light, right? But we see ourselves through a place of ego. So through this pain, Source is trying to show us, see, you're worthy of more. You can get so much more. But for a very long time, we're not seeing that. I think it's going to be this penny drop kind of moment. So maybe you will be in the presence of, it just came to my mind, maybe a detail for some of you. Maybe you will actually find yourself in presence of a past karmic connection, and it will be the first time that they will maybe try to do like a trick game or a mind manipulative game on you, and in the past it will make you feel like this, and now you will actually realize, I pity you. It's not a nice thing to feel, right? Well, there's a moment of compassion that comes along with it, but that's what I've heard. That's what I just, like, you will finally realize, I am worth so much more than this. This is what, it's like the penny drops. This is what all the heartbreak was trying to teach me. And then you will enter this energy of like, ooh, Source is really pushing me to, so whatever, you will know. And especially that second week of February, you will know Source is trying to push you to do something. You will feel it in your gut. You will feel it in your intuition. Maybe you will even dream about this. It's like Source will try to push you, do it. And your ego will try to protect yourself. Your ego will try to go to places, no, it's not gonna, it's not gonna go well, and I'm just going to get hurt, there's going to be pain. Maybe even if you're watching this reading, you will think about this. You're like, I know there's going to be pain because she said there will be pain, right? But remember what I said. Your intuition, your higher self, Source, God, however you call it, they're trying to guide you towards your highest, most aligned timeline, towards this triumph, success, Six of Wands. But sometimes it is a quest, and sometimes we have to go through certain pains and experiences to finally reach that place and be ready to hold it, be ready to appreciate it, right? I feel that they will guide you to do something, and you will imagine yourself doing it and immediately entering in this kind of energy. But there will be challenges. There will be challenges. There will be pains. It's like you will feel unexpected outcome. I'm seeing this unexpected outcome card from my oracle. You will feel defeated, maybe a little humiliated. They will play a game on your ego, because it's like those first 2 weeks, they will try to tune you into your intuition, tune you into your self-worth, tune you into your highest, most aligned timeline, the timeline of success, the timeline of triumph, right? And you will be like tuned into that energy. But the thing is that in order to hold this life and hold our highest, most aligned, abundant timeline, we have to sit in a place where it's the soul that runs the show. Okay, shadows, egos, it's been fully integrated into our psyche, but who rules it now, who runs the show, who holds the reins, is the awareness, is the soul, is the light, right? So they're gonna put your ego into that test. Are you gonna hide back again? Are you gonna crawl back into your cave of fears? So they're gonna taunt your ego. They're going to put your ego into test. And how do we put ego into test? We make it feel humiliated. We give it challenge. We make it feel attacked. We make it feel like ridiculized, I'm hearing. They really want to make sure that you're doing the right thing, not with an expectation, not with, again, true integrity. There are things we know we have to do, but true integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. Which means it's like you're gonna enter the situation with this energy of triumph, right? So you will want to, whatever is it that you're gonna do, that you're gonna say, you will want that receiving side to appreciate you, and they're like, oh my God, so thank you for your apology, thank you for your return, thank you for this and that. And it will not be exactly that. It will not be a round of applause for you for doing the right thing, because they're trying to settle your ego. Integrity, honor, honorability, honesty, sitting in your divine power is doing the right thing without the need for a round of applause. What you're expecting, a round of applause for doing the right thing, finally? Huge test for your ego. But I'm going to do one more final row, but at the end of the spread now, we have the Wheel of Fortune. If you want to be aligned with your destiny, they wanting to grant you that. The wheel is turning on your side, but you truly have to surrender. So now at the end of the February, it's that test. We're going to put your ego through test to really see, for the next cycle, who runs the show. Do you want to be grant access to another level of this beautiful game? Because we now see that it's your soul that runs the show. It doesn't have to happen immediately, right? Sometimes immediately, we are humans in the end. We're living this human experience. So sometimes immediately we fall back into that place of ego and then, But as we calm ourselves down, we have that opportunity to make a conscious choice. Are you going to be stuck in your mind? Are you going to be stuck in that anxiety and that depression, and why are things happening to me? Why are my efforts are not being appreciated and they're not being applauded? It just doesn't make sense, and why in the prison of your thought. Or you're truly going to surrender. And you're going to sit down outside of your ego and be like, okay, I was guided to do this. I've done this. The outcome that came towards me, it is not what I expected, but I trust. I surrender to my Wheel of Fortune, to my highest, most aligned timeline. So now I understand that whatever happened must have happened for my highest, greatest good, which means there's a lesson in it. How do I take this lesson? What do I do now? What do I do now with whatever happened? Do I give up and stay in a place of anxiety and self-pity? Or do I now truly hold the divine energy that I now want to embody on a daily basis? Because I know And I always say this, true masculine, this is why they test you. Because true masculine that actually holds his divine masculine energy and it's not going anywhere, loves a good challenge. He's not afraid of good challenge. Let's do final row with a little bit of guidance. With a little bit of guidance. It's going to be a powerful month for my masculines. Powerful month. Tower. Tower. I'm sensing, I'll tell you in a moment what I'm hearing. Let me do 3 more. I did flip now. 3 more. What else do we have? We have Page of Swords. Yep. That's the energy. We have the Hierophant. 1 more. How's this episode gonna end? Oh. I have Justice. I have Justice. You know what's at the bottom of the deck? 10 of Pentacles. And the Fool. New beginning. New beginning that can lead you towards here. Everything. 10 of Pentacles is everything. That is your highest, most abundant timeline of love, of career, of fulfillment, of happiness that literally makes you cry of gratitude every morning as you get up. But it's not going to be given to those who say like, challenge, thank you. Time, thank you. Patience, thank you. Would you give something valuable to someone who doesn't appreciate it enough to understand that it has to come with a challenge and a little bit of effort? I wouldn't. Okay. Last thoughts. This is what I'm hearing. I think the masculines, the last cycle, especially the month of January, but the last cycles, it's really been a cycles of harsh lessons, harsh karmic towers, right? But it's like now for the first time, again, that first week is that penny will drop. In the past, you would say to yourself, why do I have to go through this heartbreak? Why do I have to go through these challenges? Why things are not going? It's because I'm not worthy. It's because universe hates me. It's because I don't deserve everything that is good. No. All the towers coming towards you or the heartbreaks coming towards you, they were meant for you to show you what you were refusing to see. Universe was actually trying to show you that you are this energy, that you're worthy, that you are 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful, independent being, sovereign being of light. But you needed to see that. Through towers, it was trying to create that comparison. This is the environment that you're not supposed to be in. See it. Notice it. And it's like the penny will drop. You will finally understand that everything that happened, every pain, every heartbreak led you to where you are. And it might be that there is like a culmination kind of tower in that first week of February. What you're not seeing, remember we said like they were trying to, you're going to be like fighting with your ego second week, right? They're going to be pushing you towards your happiness, your highest, most aligned timeline, everything that you always wanted through your intuition, right? Your ego will be trying to protect you. It's not that the ego is just scared. Watch the whole reading. But what you need to remember is that we're always learning. We're forever learning. Whoever ever says, I don't care, you can be an ascended master, right? As long as you're in this human body, there's always something for you to learn. Because this journey, more than anything, teaches us to be humble. There's always something you can learn. You haven't grasped the idea of the journey just yet. You don't know it all. So yes, there's the highest, most abundant timeline of triumph and success and love and crying out from the place of gratitude to the universe how happy you are. But there's always something you have to learn, and there's always something you can learn from another person, whether they're here or whether they're still below you. And when it comes to that journey of an experience of life, right, there's always something we can learn. Masters learn from our students too. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to, it's this silent hero kind of energy, this humble kind of energy, this true integrity kind of energy. That's what they're trying to guide you towards, because you were meant to be this, to embody the energy of the Hierophant. He is a match for the High Priestess. He is divine, masculine. He holds this energy. He embodies this energy, right? So he knows that when you come forward towards something and there's a challenge, he welcomes a challenge. I love a good challenge. It's a masculine thing to go through a challenge. He doesn't hide behind his ego. He doesn't feel that he's humiliated, that he's that his expectations are not met. No, he is humble. He allows himself to be guided because he surrenders to whatever needs to happen. If I'm not being granted that gift now, it means that there are still lessons for me to learn. So I don't escape like a spoiled child. Okay, you're not giving me what I want, so screw it, I'm back to my ego. But he accepts the challenge with gratitude. Thank you, Source. You're showing me that there's still parts of my psyche that I haven't integrated, that are still shadows that I haven't fully worked through. Bring it on. And in the end, you have to understand, it's like, with this justice, I'm hearing two things. I'm hearing the veils are lifting, right? It's like for some of you, you truly understand the meaning of this journey, the meaning of life, how the wheel of fortune works. But you also understand that there's a karmic lesson in everything. We have to accept it with gratitude. We have to accept it with humbleness. We cannot allow our mind, our ego mind, to put us in a place of, why is this happening? Why is the universe doing this to me? Why is this person doing this to me? The why carries always the same answer, because you need it. So instead of asking yourself why my expectation was not met, but I was given this as a reaction to my action, ask yourself, why do I need this? What is it within that thing that I still need to learn? Beautiful energy, beautiful reading, a beautiful months ahead of my masculines. I think it's a month that you truly, it will test you, but it will give you an opportunity to truly step into that masculine energy. And if it's time for you to truly embody that energy and to truly hold this energy. So I'm sending you lots of love. Surrender, have courage, surrender.